Morning folks, Massey Dave here. It's Wednesday morning, it's about 6:30. I've got here and we've had a delivery overnight. Anyway, before I get to that one, thank you to Ollie Blogs for the mention. Obviously you saw the magazine Bright Up Classic Tractor and give me a mention, much appreciated. And on that note, welcome to your new subscribers. Had a few more overnight, so thank you very much. Hope you enjoy what you see and what we do here. Anyway, James at Western Supermare Fasteners, thank you very much. We've had some new toys. Graham Clark, ball paint hammers. And two more, look. So I won't have any more whinging from you about claw hammers. So we might have to stick them up on the wall and say, you know, Graham Clark, formerly known as Claw Hammer Dave. Well, that'd be me anyway, is what you refer to me as. So we'll see what happens today. Hopefully apprentice will be in and we can get some work done. So might do some shot blasting. We'll see what happens. As you know, make it up as we go along. So yeah, it's kind of a quick cup of tea, sort some paperwork out, and then crack on. So we've got one nice new shiny pump fitted in there. This one does the auxiliary hydraulics, which is fed from this tank. It does your spool valves on the back. So we're sort of trying to find the bits and pieces for that side. We've got the bolts in there, not nipped up tight. Bolts in the back there. Obviously new bushes fitted everywhere. So we've got the weight off of that now. So the gearbox is sat in its place. So we will just have a tape measure and make sure everything's sitting nice and level. Hopefully it is. There we got the horse's collar for the front of the 1200 there. Just going to bring that round and see if we can give it a clean up. See if we can get this painted. We've got a few other bits there ready to get steam cleaned off. Got some more grey paint coming today, and I've already got the silver mist for this, so let's see what we can do with this bit. Well, it's not looking too bad. We'll give it, as I just said, give it a good shot blast up and get these bolts out. Wants a little bit of straightening here, but it's all intact, so it should be okay. Be nice to think by the end of the day and get that all painted up. And get that fitted on the front. Well, this is a first. In all the ones I've ever done, I've only ever seen a picture of this foam bit in the book. Never actually seen one that's got one on. So obviously that has never been changed since it was originally put in. So yeah, that's a first. So we can get these steam cleaned off and yeah, be a bit more to get painted up. I got that one blasted up. It's gone all right actually. We straighten that bit out down the bottom there. So I've got some primer mixed up. We'll get that on. And we've got a few other bits in here which is going to apprentice in today. How you doing? You right? Glad to be back? Yeah, having grief for me as usual. So yeah, we've got a few other bits there blasted up we're going to need. So we've got the front prop shaft for that one, and the other two halves for the rear one, and the other bits there are for the 1250. We're going to deal with that separately because we've got to change the bushes in it, so at least it's clean. So yeah, apprentice hanging those bits up. So we'll get some primer on, we'll get that covered up so we don't get any overspray on that. So I'll go and blast some on that in a minute. I've got some of this lovely silver mist paint here. It's absolute pleasure to paint it, not. Anyway, over here we've got the fan box out the 1250, so apprentice is going to have a quiet afternoon pulling this apart, getting the fan motors out and the switches and seeing what we can salvage and repair on those switches, because obviously we can't get replacements unless we can come up with a cunning plan. So that'll keep you quiet for a little bit, won't it?
Yes.
No stress. Oh, you just broke that one. No. No stress. Nice and quiet. Right, let's go and see if we can mix some of this stuff up and put it on that horse's collar out there. There's one light coat on. So far, not looking too bad. So I'll leave that just to settle and then we'll get another coat on after that. In the meantime, let's go and mix some grey up and put on that lot. They're all primed up so we can get that painted. And then there'll be some bits ready to go back on other bits. So I am pleased with that. That's come out looking all right. Nice shine, and I haven't seen any runs. We're at the treat. Damn sight better than it was looking this morning. Hopefully It's a little bit tacky. Hey, we'll shove it inside and it can dry out overnight and then deal with it tomorrow. This morning while I was shop blasting, the apprentice out here is giving the old diesel tank a bit of a wash off for the 1250. Looks on its life, it's had some repair work there, and there. But it looks like it's going to need some more repair work because we got a hole. So we might end up cutting some of this out and renewing it because that ain't the best. And we're going to have to do something on this flange here. That's rotted out, but the bottom seems okay, a little bit pitted, but hopefully, well, we'll have a closer look anyway. Meanwhile, in the land of apprentice, you've got everything stripped out here, haven't you? Yep. Yeah, a bit of grief getting some of the screws out on the front cover there, but perseverance pays off, you got them out. So yeah, all the fan motors all stripped out, switches out, wiring out, ready for a good clean and painting another day. We've had a good day again today, haven't we? No stress, no shouting at you. And you've even got, look at this, forgot a thingy, so she's got a zip tie holding her hair up. Mate, do amend. Had a bit of a fire. But how far's it gone? I don't know. Thursday morning. Yeah, welcome new subscribers. Thank you very much. We're nearly up to 2,000. A few more. Keep it going. Hope you like what you see. Anyway, had a new toy turn up last night. Something much needed for straightening the chassis out of the 1250. It was a bit bent. So I got a big heaty lamp thing. So we can get some heat into the front of that frame and get it straightened out because it's a bit bent. But anyway, I had a phone call yesterday evening. The bushes have been done on the trunnions, so we're going to have a little trip down there a bit later on this morning and get those picked up. And then we can get those cleaned up and painted and then get on with the old 1200 back here and start getting the back end on it. So yeah, good day yesterday. Nice to have apprentice back. Got a fair bit done. And yeah, still got the bit hung on the forklift there. The horse's collar to go on the front of the 1200, so we'll try and get that put in place today. Another bit out the way. Well, we've got the horse's collar on the crane now. Fished out the rubber. It goes round it, giving that a steam clean off. I'm now, and we've got the bolts there ready. So I'm just going to shoot off down and pick up the trunnion bits I've had the bushes put in. And come back and then hopefully get this put in place. We've just been down and picked these couple of bits up. Nice new bushes put in there both ends. As you can see, the old ones, they were worn right down. All the surface has gone off of them. That one there, he's worn down. So yeah, we've come up with a suitable alternative. So hopefully we'll get those in. Well, it's raining at the moment, and test fit it, make sure it works, and we can get these cleaned up and painted if it dries up today. So yeah, good job done. Well done, George and Matt. Well, I remember one of the chaps saying to me that these took some fettling to get fitted in. If I get a portal pack in here and squish it out just to get the thing to go in, but we've got 3 bolts in now. We've just got the last one there nearly lined up, so hopefully we'll get this one pulled down and he should line up. But yeah, didn't want to go in first time, so yeah, a bit of pressure needed to push it apart. Got that done, bolted in, covered up. Got these unloaded now. Just got the shafts out. We'll get these seals replaced in here and then get these shot blasted. But got this one, he'll undo. This is at the 1250. Somebody's been here before, cut a bit off of there, drilled a hole, put something in here to do whatever. Of course, that just spins, can't get that out. So I think we're going to have to cut that off, find a suitable big nut and weld on there, and see if we can get that out. Be easier to do it now than it is when you try and fill it with oil later and find you can't get it open. But anyway, yeah, nice new bushings in there. Nicely fit and the same round the front, or the back, sorry, the back end. So we'll get one of these test fitted on that over there in a bit. Just make sure it does fit. We'll test them both on that because they should be the same size. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. They've made a good job. Success. One big ass nut welded on, and we got it out. Hopefully I might have a spare one of those, as in looking like that. go in there. But at least we got it out. But he was tight, very tight. Well, if that ain't a good fit, I don't know what is. That is like absolutely super. No play in that whatsoever. Glad I test fitted it. So I've got these blasted up and painted up. And no, I hadn't got a spare one for that. But we can get one, a replacement ordered up for that. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna have a bit of lunch and then we can get some grey on these. Jobs are good. Boom, they look like brand new. Nice bit of grey paint on them. So that's the 1200 and the 1251. So hopefully they'll be nice and dry tomorrow to deal with and get that one fitted back in that bit, and then we can put that bit on that bit. So yeah, a lot of progress. So let's go have a tinker around with this now and see if we can get the pulleys on the pump. Got filter hosing in, new bits of hose on there to the pump. That's all good, and we got the pulley on this side. There's the last little job for the day. Front top shaft bolted in. There's the bottom hose going up to the filter. Greased all that up. So hopefully I'm going to come under it again. Just got to get 2 more bolts. One for up there for the bottom of the gearbox and one on the other side. So yeah, it's been a damn good day today. Hey, it's time for going home, I think. Folks, welcome new subscribers. Thanks for watching. It's been a busy couple of days. Glad we got those bushes sorted for the trunnion parts. Yeah, back to it tomorrow. So yeah, click the old like, subscribe. Any comments? Thank you very much. We'll get back to you as usual. And yeah, keep watching. We'll keep putting it up. And yeah, take it steady. See you soon.